Hi everybody. So yeah, I'm a bit broken right now. I've just been doing the embankment with the overgrowth, the brush cutting and so forth. And I've had a few questions on why I use my lawnmower for mulching. Well, before I get into that, let's say the mower that I've got is a small bed. Excuse me. It's got a very small deck. It's only what is it? It's 26 inches diameter, so it's quite small. And it also, what I've done with it, it's a Mountfield, as you might see on the side, but it's carrying a souped up Briggs and Stratton. So the reason why I use it as mulching as well is because I'm not using a regular lawnmower blade. I've made my own blade for that. I took some mild steel, 2mm thick, and I cut it out and then ground it up and sharpened the edges, and I've turned it. I made a star effectively. So I've now got my own mulching blade on there. So it doesn't actually pick up. Well, it does. It's got a bit of lift on it because I bent up the edges, but what it does is it actually just takes anything. It will cut up to 1 inch thick limbs or branches, whatever you want to call it. So I took the original blade off and I've changed it out with my homemade one. I balanced it at home here, and then I shaped it. I balanced it, I sharpened it, I case hardened I tempered, rather, you could say. I tempered the edges, and I made myself a 4-blade star. So effectively a circle with 4 blades coming off of it, but they're all one solid piece, no movable parts to fit inside there. And that's why I get away with using it. It's not a plastic cover on the housing of the engine, of the motor. It's metal. And also, in off camera, I tend to take it, lift it up high, give it a pressure wash. WD-40, that's a good tip actually for those of you who might be thinking about getting into this. I WD-40 the underside, so that's a moisture retardant, and it also a little bit of oil. So the cuttings, when they're wet, don't stick to it. And that gets done every single time. Every single time that I've done the job, I will remove the blade that I've made. Yeah. Then I will clean it, pressure wash it, or wash it over a hose pipe, depending on how bad it is, and then I will oil it. Okay, it does get knocks and dings and whatnot, but that little mower I use it for mowing too. It just depends on the job that I do. You've seen all my videos. It's a brilliant little machine. As I say, it's a Mountfield, really, really good, because the engine is a Briggs and Stratton, which I've souped up a little bit, so it can handle a bit more punch. So the stalling on it is it's got a lot more torque than normal. Anyway, so I've had a few questions as to how could I use a lawnmower as a mulcher. To be fair, I use my lawnmower as a mulcher because I put a mulching blade on it, which is not your common. You can't buy these things. I made my own, and we'll see how that develops. But so far, it seems to be good. It's mulched, I don't know, a couple of tons worth already over its life, and it's still kicking strong. Also, in the videos that I'm showing now, I have these extensions that you have, and luckily the strimmer that I have also it's a multi-tool, so you can put on a hedge cutter, you can put on a line strimmer or weed eater, weed whacker, call it whatever you like. You can also put on a brush cutter, and that's like the Ninja style. And that one also needs sharpening up every now and again and balancing, otherwise you end up with a lot of vibration, and that's no good. But yeah, it makes short work of heavy branches and overgrowth, and then afterwards you just give it a good rake. I don't use a heavy rake because on this particular job I'm using there's a lot of vine. Oh, there's so much vine. There's ivy, there's brambles, or in Australia or in the southern side of the world, on the southern side of the equator, I think they call them briars, blackberry bushes, effectively. But yeah, thorns, nasty. in this batch I'm doing here, there's also blackthorns, and those thorns are nasty. They can get up to 6 inches long, really, depending on the size of the tree. And on this embankment that I'm busy doing at the moment, there's a lot of those. They're all just like volunteer trees, seeds that have landed there and they're growing. And my client's not in a position, physically in a position to do it anymore, so it's got out of control, and this is why I'm doing the reset. So yeah, just an explanation. Anyway, please folks, I've got lots and lots of views, but I haven't got many subscribers, so here we go, the big starts. Alright, I need you, everybody that watches this, even if you don't like the videos, just subscribe, like it, and press the notification bell so you can check it out. I'm trying to grow my channel. This is a long-term thing. This, as it stands right now, this is not my full-time business. I have to. It's my secondary income, but I would love to make it my full-time, and I would also love to be in the position where I can do these things for free, so that I can help out these elderly folks and so forth. This customer, we've had a discussion, or should I say, about what the cost should be. Initially, I said nothing, excepting for all I would like you to do, sir, is to pay for the fuel and the maintenance. That's it on my equipment. But he's insisting on paying more. So yeah, I'm not going to argue. I don't want to lose a job over someone wants to pay me more. That would just be silly. And every day that I'm there, more people are seeing me. And every day that more people are seeing me, more people are stopping and speaking to me and finding out and saying, "Oh, we didn't know about you before." And the reason for that is because it's not my full-time occupation. I don't have an occupation. I'm semi-retired. But anyway, having said that, I've got lots of clients appearing. I've just picked up a new one today, so I've got quite a bit going on. So I'd love to turn this into a full-time. I just can't afford to do it. I need your help. So press like, press subscribe, press the bell, and yeah, even if you don't like him, just watch him. Or don't watch him. Put him on in the background for background noise. Ladies all, I hope I answered that question there. Ciao.